What's good, everybody? So it is that time of the year when the Game Awards by our glorious man Jeff Keighley announces the nominations for all their categories, and of course us as silly gacha players, good old mobile game players, we're always very curious every single year which gacha game is going to be voted mobile game of the year. And oh my god, I think there is something very interesting that has happened at this Game Awards this year, and I will tell you exactly why. Here are the nominations for Best Mobile Game. This is going to be particularly interesting. Destiny Rising is one. I haven't seen many people play or nor talk about this game like a month after it came out. I know it has a niche crowd in the Destiny community itself, but very interesting pick. What do we have next? Persona 5 The Phantom X. Again, I know it's a gacha, it's a mobile game that has like a complexity to it, but again, I don't hear many people talking or going on about this game that much a couple of months after its launch, but still I think a worthwhile pick, but I don't know if it was the pick. Sonic Rumble, Uma Musume. Is anyone surprised? Is anyone surprised? The horse girl gacha that made itself a cultural staple somehow. It became memes everywhere. Even, bro, this gacha game, this silly Japanese horse girl gacha game, had normie streamers playing it, making memes, doing races, hosting competitions, right? You had normie streamers play this game like crazy, and it became a bit of a cultural phenomenon. I am not surprised that this game is literally up here for nomination for mobile game, and I'm gonna be real, it's a really hard competition to follow. And of course we have Wuthering Waves. Wuthering Waves, of course, had a legendary run throughout this year. No matter how you feel about the game right now, its whole 2.x run is nothing short of absolutely phenomenal what they have done in terms of gameplay, in terms of story, and in terms of narrative, everything. It was kind of the whole package overall over the course of a year, and I think very rightfully deserves to be nominated for Game of the Year. But you know what's really interesting? I see a lack of Hoyoverse games. Last year, Zenless Zone Zero was also up for nomination for Mobile Game of the Year, and so was Wua, but obviously they got all beaten by Balatro. We all know how that happened, but I think this is the first time in years where a Hoyo game hasn't been nominated for Mobile Game of the Year. I really feel this is marking this is a line in the sand. This is a mark on this is a pin in the board that times are changing. Times are changing, and Hoyoverse doesn't nearly have a grip on the balls of the gacha scene, on the free-to-play gacha scene as they used to. We're seeing so many changes. Games going free-to-play. We've got games like Where Winds Meet, for example. You have Do It Night Abyss. Games that are not following the trend of Hoyoverse anymore. We got Kuro games having, you know, their systems work a little bit differently from Hoyoverse. People are making other choices. For many years, Hoyoverse was a pioneer in technology, in mobile gaming, in terms of their story for a long time. But they were up here, but now the field is being leveled out in terms of mobile gaming. That is there now. There are so many more choices that are all equally, or if not better, for you to choose from. It's not just Genshin does it best, like Honkai Star Rail does it better. That's not the case anymore. That's just simply an untruth, and now it's now become a level playing field, and people have the freedom of choice to play all these awesome games that offer something a little bit different for everybody. Hoyoverse doesn't have a grip on a gacha mobile gaming society as they used to anymore. So I think we're in an interesting time where I think mobile gaming is literally going to become the standard. Mobile gaming is going to become the standard. It's going to become I think a very common way of people playing games, when we have games like Where Winds Meet, which I've been playing quite a lot of today, that's offering the amount of quality character fidelity gameplay that mobile players are also going to be able to experience. We've seen teasers of like Ananta as well, that's going to also be a mobile game. Mobile gaming is strong, and it has such a large user base that these games are gonna, you know, do something crazy. So no longer are we in the grasp of Hoyoverse holding everything back, and I think this is pretty interesting. We prayed for times like this. What a time to be alive. Exactly, what a time to be alive. So if you are someone who wants to help out the cause, oh my god, if you want to help out the cause, you can go to the Game Awards and you can see yourself now. If I can vote now, oh my god, I could vote now. Oh my god, voting is, we broke the website. What can we say? Well, we all just broke the website, but you could vote for what you feel like. And I know most people here watching this video are obviously going to be Wuthering Waves fans, but I'm going to be honest. I think it's going to be very, very hard to beat Uma Musume. For all the reasons I laid out in terms of, you know, just how much of a cultural impact that game had in such a short space of time. Do I think War is a better game overall? Yeah, I think it has kind of maybe more to offer. That's just my opinion. You can hate me for all I care, but I don't think you can deny what Uma Musume done. So we'll see. If we lose to Uma, I think it'll be a worthy loss. But if we somehow win, I think it would also be equally deserved, because we went through a lot. I went through a lot of changes throughout this year, and it did something kind of crazy. And honestly, it's you know, 2025 has been a whirlwind, and WoWo did a lot. I think it also did a lot for a lot of other, like, for mobile gaming in general. They went from having okay, like mid to okay storytelling to phenomenal, like, character animations and storytelling in a mobile game, and I think that deserves to be celebrated. I really do. I think now, looking back, I think we take WoWo for granted a little bit now, but if we go back to how we felt in 2.0, oh my god, we were all stunned. We were all speechless at what the game had to offer for us at this point. And I think now maybe we take the little things for granted and what they actually achieved, and they kind of push the boundary for like a quality standard that now we compare all these other mobile games to now. So, you know, I think this is really interesting, and it's gonna be hard. It's hard. WoWo, I salute you, WoWo fans. Go do your job and go nominate when you're able to. When Jeff Keighley very, you know, allows us to vote on things and for the nominees, there you go. And I will be sharing my nominations for all the other categories, I think, at a later point too. Game Awards is really fun this year. It's gonna be an E33 sweep though. Yeah, sorry guys. Yeah, Expedition 33 is taking home every single award, and if it doesn't, the Game Awards is rigged, and I never want to see or hear or talk about it ever again. So I appreciate y'all. Make sure to go vote for your favorites. Have fun. Don't forget, it's only mobile games. It's only mobile games. It's not a big deal. It doesn't mean that much. I don't want a repeat of Balatro where it's like, oh my god, Balatro won over WoWo. How could we? Like, it's not. It's literally, it's just fucking mobile games. And either way, we're gonna get free shit from it. I just want WoWo to win so I can get a free 10 pull at Christmas time. That's a W. Right, I appreciate y'all. Make sure to like, comment, and subscribe. I'm live almost every day on Twitch, Kit, YouTube, all that good stuff. Have fun. I'll see you on the next one. Peace.
Twitch.tv/Captain Cabinetz, Captain Cabinetz.